Hi, folks. You're with Tacitus today, your pushback channel, and thank you for joining this live stream. In this essay, I'd like to talk about it's actually a new streaming service I've signed up for, but um, uh, it seems to have about as many movies as they can possibly pick that are anti-white and anti-male. And if there's some of these shows, whether it's TV shows or movies, are so desperate, almost frantic in their efforts to depict straight white males in a negative light that their purpose isn't even to entertain. It's that there is no purpose other than to push that propaganda, and you've got to wonder where these people get the money from to do this. And the globalists and their flunky stooge front organisations are funding it, through the NGOs and so on. But in the real world, they wouldn't get a nickel to do this sort of stuff, and we'd never see this sort of rubbish. So it just goes to show you how much the globalists are going out of their way to fund and push this propaganda whenever they can and wherever they can. So I was looking at one. It's a remake of a horror, or originally at least a horror classic, and it's and the first sort of 5 seconds I thought, okay, all right, then, because the two lead characters were both, from the looks of it, straight white males. So I thought, oh, all right, this is interesting. Okay, but no, that that changed real quick. So here's the thing. Now the wait for this. The police chief is a black lesbian. Police chief's a black lesbian. The local town mayor is I think a straight white woman. Well, white woman, probably, I think straight. But she married some absolute no hope, deadbeat sort of straight white male husband, and he's the straight white, one of the older straight white male characters that's being depicted in negative light. He's just a no hope, absolutely a no hope, and she divorced him for good reason. Damn no hope. And she's gone on to really much bigger and better things since getting rid of that bum. And she's now a kick-ass. Not only is she a kick-ass politician, she is a kick-ass chick. She knows what's going on. She has got the pulse of the nation, and she's she can rap out a pair of 6 guns and make John Wayne look like a pussy. So this is her. On top of that, she's maybe I don't know, 5'1" and weighs 100 pounds. Doesn't matter. Kicks the crap out of any guy that gets in her way and puts these guys in a place. And so when you're 5'1", you weigh 100 pounds. You damn well do. That's the sort of thing you do. And with tood, and with full makeup, and with hairdressers on standby. So that's one of the main female characters. Then the two sort of younger white male characters. One of them, his best friend is black, and the other one, his girlfriend is sort of half black Asian, and so that's they've got that sort of diversity thing sorted out. Then there's like a kind of a workplace, and the boss is a straight white male, but he's a damn arsehole, probably a fascist Nazi, certainly behaves like one. And the most junior person in the office is a Hispanic female, possibly lesbian, not quite sure, but she is one damn tough chick. And if the boss tells her what to do, she just puts that damn 40-year-old straight white male in his place, as 17-year-old Hispanic chicks do. She stands straight up to this guy. She may only be, again, about 5 foot tall and weighing 100 pounds and so on, but she puts that damn straight white male in his place. Fucking damn Nazi. I mean, he's got it coming to him. And so this is the scenario here. Now, all the males, and particularly the straight white males, are portrayed as dumb or stupid, just ridiculous. They're just silly, stupid people. All the black folks, brown folks, and so on. Geez, they're sharp. They are damn sharp. Smart, sharp, superb education, very well dressed, very well spoken, nothing like those white trash people. And so that, and of course, this is the real world. I mean, this is the real world. You know, this is how it is. Now, when you're making a movie like this, that's completely the opposite of any known reality, utter fantasy. I mean, you'd have to be a teenage gender studies, angry lesbian to put something like this together. But it's very purposeful to be anti-male. I don't know if it's going to, be a hit with the college kids or something. Maybe it will be. But I look at it and aghast, thinking, well, they'll try and have some semblance of reality here. Don't have a complete fantasy world in terms of how society currently is. And you won't change society in any positive way by doing this, pretending that all white people are evil and dumb, and pretending all black people are morally righteous and geniuses as well. I mean, it just won't work. But that's but going through all the other movies, one and TV shows, one after the other, they're all pretty much the same. Looking at one show, I think it came from Sweden or Norway or somewhere like Denmark maybe, and so they've got a whole show about how Nazis are taking over everywhere, and what's the proof that Nazis are taking over everywhere? Donald Trump's proof. He got elected by the people of the United States, so then he's a Nazi, which means they're all Nazis. It means everybody's a Nazi. That means Nazis are everywhere. Scream, dive under the bed, dive under the table. That's how bad things are. So in every show, men are depicted in a negative light, and in pretty much every show, they're subservient to black women. White straight men are subservient to black women, and so a pure fantasy world, but maybe one that's going to be forced on us if the globalists have their way, and you've got universal basic income, and there's no new wealth creation. Then the people in charge, whoever they say are in charge, and what better way to crush white people, and particularly straight white males, and to make sure you've got the people able to decide your fate and whether you eat or they're all black lesbians. Great way to crush a society here. And one suspects course of action that the globalists are savouring. But it's hard to find a single show or movie on this that depicts white men positively. I can't think of one. If they're depicted negatively at all times, and that's sad that any society wants to diminish its own people. With such a commitment to it, the energy they're putting into this, that the hatred must be just off the charts. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. But if it's good intentions, and I don't think it is, but if it's good intentions, then these people need to be reminded the road to hell is paved with good intentions. You've been with Tastus today, your Pushback channel, and thank you for listening.